Okay, so final part of Peaches, the Stranglers. The riff that we've done goes all the way through. You know, what is it? Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. And then that. Those are the riffs that we've done. Let me just turn this up slightly, just in case. And like I said before, it's all happening in the 6th, 4th and 2nd frets. Yeah, all those notes are in the 6th, 4th and 2nd fret. So there's nice boxy shape. They call it boxy because they're just 2 frets apart here, 2 frets apart here. Yeah, quite easy to visualize. So then we've got that bit that I guess you call it a middle 8 because yeah, it's just the one different bit in the song. And you got the boom, then you're back to that. So this section, this middle 8 bit, is just this one figure, this one shape, which gets moved around to a different root note. So let's get that one shape, and then you move it around to a different root note, and the root notes are the same places that we've been playing. 6th fret, first of all on the A string, then on the E string, then 4th fret on the E string, and then 2nd fret on the E string. So we've been to all these places before, and we've played all these notes before. 6th fret on those 2 strings, 4th fret on the 6th string, 2nd fret on the 6th string, I'm thinking of guitar, on the E string, on the low E string. Yeah, so basically what I mean is if you visualize these frets for the riffs that you've already done, it's going to fit in perfectly with that, because we're just doing this shape but at 6th fret, 4th fret and 2nd fret. So now, what is that shape? Well, come back. Okay, what is that shape? It's 6th fret of the A string, which I'm going to play with my first finger, and then 7th fret of the D string, which I'm going to play with my 3rd finger or 4th finger. Let's do the 3rd finger at the moment. And then that final note is the 6th fret of the D string. So we've got 6th fret of the A string, and then 7th fret D string, 6th fret D string. Yeah. So 6th fret the A string, 7th fret D string, 6th fret D string. And it's in the tab, isn't it? That video that I sent you a while ago now of the guy playing along to moving, scrolling tab. So, like I said, I'm using it. You'll see him use these fingers. Finger 1, finger 2, and then finger 1 again. That's not a good idea, because it means a lot of moving around to finger 1. And you can keep yourself oriented of where your root note is by just using finger 1 for that first note, finger 3 for the 2nd note, and finger 2 for the 3rd note. Okay, so first of all we do that there, and then we just move it down a set of strings to there. It's the same frets, but now I'm on the E string, 6th fret, A string, 7th fret, and A string, 6th fret. And the time we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's the first time round, if you like. And the second time round, I mean those are the first 2 times you hear that phrase. Then you hear it again in those places, but with quicker timing, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then it goes down the neck, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And so here you start that phrase or that shape. You start on the 4th fret of the E string, then 5th fret of the A string, 4th fret of the A string, and then you take it down to 2nd fret, and it's the 2nd fret of the E string, 3rd fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the A string. Yeah, so it's all the same shape. It's really easy because he's just moving one shape around, and like I said, you've gotten used to these positions from the first riff, and now we're using that. Those notes again, those places on the fretboard for this phrase, this figure. And timing wise, like I said, first of all, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you've got 2 bars on each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Then it speeds up in the sense of it doesn't get faster, the tempo doesn't get faster, but you just spend 1 bar on each. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so it's a nice little exercise. Of getting a phrase, a shape, and then moving it around the fretboard. You can hear it staccato. Or at least the last note is staccato, boom, ba, ba, and you got that, yeah, it doesn't go, not sustained. So, how do you get that? You know how to get that, right? Release the pressure of the finger that's fretting. As soon as you plucked, or just after you've plucked, sorry, then you release the pressure. So you get the note, and then you stop the note by releasing the pressure with this finger. And you keep the finger, remember, you keep the finger touching the string so that it kills the note, otherwise you'd have, you know, your finger would move away and there'd be string noise, so, yeah. And then of course, because it's the same figure in these different places, you just do exactly the same thing, 6th fret from the A string, 6th fret from the E string, 4th fret from the E string, 2nd fret from the E string, starting on, yeah, is what I meant from. Okay, that's it, that's the whole thing. So I hope that helps, and yeah, oh, this one, okay, bye.